reload HE. Officers, look at that. This guy's not going to feel so good here. Oh, wow. That was just brutal. Alright, howdy folks. Welcome back to more Gates of Hell. As you can see, we are jumping right in the thick of it. We're back with another Blitzkrieg mission. Sturm actually left a comment, the guy who made these missions, and he actually said he specifically made this mod for me, so I would be kind of a bad buddy if I didn't check out the other two missions. So today, we're checking out a very interesting mission. And as you may have noticed, we are on the west side of the map. We have a friendly AI on the east side of the map. And the idea here is that the mission is called a gentleman's wager, I believe, in the original game. And the idea is that the AI will try to push through French defenses, and you'll obviously have to do the same. And whoever gets to the railway station and clears it will be declared the winner of the wager. And I guess they don't really care how many men they throw away in the process. Now, I did, in the last video, saw a couple comments where like, hey, you called these BF-110s HE-111s, and I guess maybe I misspoke, but what I meant to say in that video was that in the original Blitzkrieg 2 mission, they were Heinkel, HE-111 bombers, and I think Sturm used the BF-110s because they're already in vanilla Gates of Hell. So people were like, there's like 4 or 5 comments, people saying, no, you're wrong, those are not HE-111s, they're BF-110s. And I was just like, oh god, I know, trust me. I've played too much War Thunder not to know. I mean, also they're very distinct looking planes, let's be real. Anyway, we're going to be clearing out this little barn area first with our infantry. In Blitzkrieg, you can't take a single infantry guy and run around. Like, obviously this is already very unique to Gates of Hell in general, but is that an enemy right there? Oh, never mind, he's down. But yeah, in Blitzkrieg, you can only command an entire squad. So I was kind of thinking of doing it like Blitzkrieg, where I cannot do anything but control the entire squad. You're not even like technically capable of spreading them out, like, you know, they also always stick together in a huge sort of formation, although you can kind of change the formation in Blitzkrieg depending on if you want them to be more aggressive or faster, because then they actually go into a marching formation, stuff like that. This looks like my AI is actually making a pretty decent work of their defenses, so we might have to hurry up here. We're getting engaged by this, I think it's a D2, so we probably want to switch to heat. Try and get a flank. Oh, there's an AT gun in that bunker, I think, back there. AT guns in Blitzkrieg 2 are the worst to deal with, like, not even a meme. I honestly would rather deal with a Tiger or a Panther or anything like that over an AT gun, especially in a bunker or the ones that are dug in behind trench lines most of the time. They are very annoying and hard to deal with. See if we can get a heat round. It is only a short barrel. Yeah, it's not really very effective. These short barrel Panzer IVs, I think, were the best pieces of armor the Germans had. Oh, that might have knocked it out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these were definitely the best pieces of armor the Germans had during the invasion of France, but not very effective. And I think that's why I wouldn't be surprised if German aircraft probably had were more responsible for knocking out French tanks than German tanks were. They didn't have anything to deal really with these heavier French tanks, because using an infantry gun, that's really not really ideal, and then you're also using heat rounds, which are, I think, a little bit unreliable. Now, we did smoke off their... Oh, are you repairing? Okay, you are. They are all repairing. Oh, they're all broken. They all got hit. We're smoked off their bunker. If we can push up on that... Okay, no, wider. No, don't do that. They wanted to spread out for some reason. Oh, there's another vehicle over there, a Laffley? Is that how you say it? Laffley. There's another L behind the 2 F's there. I think you'd say Laffley, not Laffy. But I used to pronounce it like Laffy, so I'm not sure which one's correct now. I don't know if we can... Oh, we did snipe one of the guys out of the bunker. Do we have any HE left? I mean, we could try to shoot at it, but I'm a little worried we're going to take a random round from that. Oh, we just knocked out a bunch of guys in the bunker. But it doesn't seem to be firing back at it. My AI is pushing up really hard, so we're going to have to push up here ourselves after we get some repairs going. We might just have to aggressively try and push past this bunker, like Blitzkrieg style. So we're going to run some infantry up forward. We'll run a whole squad at it. Load smoke. And then, do we have any smokes left? Oh, we used them all? Crap, I was hoping to smoke off that D2 in the background there. Okay, let's see if we can knock out this Laughley with our short 75. Again, it's not ideal, but I mean, the Laughley is a lot less effective, obviously, or the 75 is a lot more effective against like a light armored vehicle. Okay, this squad is getting absolutely obliterated. We're just going to throw a bunch of grenades as I put too much emphasis on the R. Okay, well, we don't have medics on us, which is a little bit of a sad time. Our allies are pushing in really hard. I feel like playing this mod has really made me want to play Blitzkrieg. So don't be surprised if you see a Blitzkrieg 2 video or multiple in the coming weeks, because Blitzkrieg is such a fun game, and I think there's a lot of replayability with 3 campaigns. That's not even talking about all the crazy mods that are there for Blitzkrieg 2. Blitzkrieg 1 is a bunch of mods too, but I think Blitzkrieg 2 is a bunch of really... Oh, there's still a gun in there! What the hell? It's still up. I don't know how that's possible. We might want to knock this out at all, if we can at all do that. Do we have APCR in this? No, we do not. Okay, we knocked out those light vehicles. Now we just have to eliminate the French resistance in the railway station. And luckily our 222 is still alive. Oh, we have to reload HE. Officers, look at that. This guy's not going to feel so good here. Oh, wow. That was just brutal. Okay, let's get our infantry to run out of this trench. We didn't knock out the AT gun in there. We're going to want to repair. Push up here. Okay, I don't know why you're stuck behind the farm building here, buddy. Yeah, I really kind of want to play some Blitzkrieg 2 right now. So, again, don't be surprised if you see a video soon, because I kind of want to at least replay the 3 missions that are remade by Sturm so far in Gates of Hell, which would be the first, I think technically the first 3 German missions in the campaign. Oh, but, I mean, there's some really good, especially the American ones, because they are in the Pacific. Obviously, the German ones first are in France, and then you fight the Western Allies and the Soviets. And the Soviets obviously only, I think, fight the Germans, but the Americans get to fight the Germans and the Japanese, though it's weird that they made the Japanese and then never really made any campaign for them. So, you know, their units are there, their infantry is there, all their skins are there, although there are a lot of, you know, I guess community-made missions, especially for the Japanese. There's some really cool ones in there. Okay, I feel like we might want to like rush some guys who's like right next to this flag right here, because that is what in Blitzkrieg 2 the flags are I guess the command points. That's where you want to be. That's what you need to capture to get an objective usually. It's also a call-in zone where you can call in more reinforcements from. So I think we want to get all of our infantry right next to the flag, and then if we knock out this D2, I think that already might be... Oh, we're losing lots of guys here. Actually, my AI might be losing more guys than I am. There's just a bunch of guys around that D2. But if we knock it out, we should be the ones that are next to the flag, so it should be ours to capture. Okay, heat round. Again, very low chance of actually destroying these D2s, even with heat, even from the flank, even with the green penetration marker. That one actually knocked it out, so we now have to just knock out some of the enemy tank crew. I think we knocked it out. It's not dead yet. It's not dead yet. Okay. Well, there's a lot of there's so much fire going on. This is what I'm saying. The D2s are so... Oh, there's the tank crew, and that is the victory. So, I mean, I feel like the AI maybe didn't... Well, they did rush, actually. I had to kind of push past this AT gun. It's, again, to, I guess, more to showcase what is possible in Gates of Hell and how, you know, you can play it your way. Do you want to control every single guy by themselves? You want to just push them up in squads like you do in Blitzkrieg? It's honestly insane to me how there isn't a larger community base for this game, considering Men of War, you know, still has a lot of players on it. And whenever I make a Gates of Hell video, I'm very surprised to still see quite a few comments like, hey, what game is this? Hey, what is this game? You know, hey, this looks like Men of War. And then it's always very cool to introduce a new person to Gates of Hell, or I guess introduce a person to Gates of Hell, because they realize what they've been missing, considering I would kind of call this Men of War 2.0. And I know Men of War 2 is coming out. Cautiously excited for it. Men of War 2 Arena didn't really, you know, meet my expectations, but I hope that they can do better with their, you know, full-on addition to the franchise. Although I'd love to see their workshop and how active they're going to be there. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, again showcasing a Blitzkrieg 2 mission, really giving me a lot of excuses to bring up Blitzkrieg 2 like a 2003 or 4 RTS game just for the hell of it. But for now, I'll catch you in the next one.